Good evening. How the devil are you? Hope you're all well. Thanks for coming over and joining us. Brian's laughing in the back. What are you laughing at? I was looking up there and I was looking at the wrong camera. I'm sitting down. I'm lazy tonight. I'm sitting down. I am. I'm a lazy toad. Right, let's bring Mum and Dad in. Here they are. Look.
Hello, everybody.
So, welcome to the channel. Hope you're all well. Thank you very much for coming
Excuse
over
me
and
while I
joining us.
die.
Yeah, just cough it up and spit it in the corner, Brian. You'll be all right.
It's okay.
Thanks for coming.
Look, if you're going to die in peace, die the other. Turn your mic off so we don't want to hear it.
What do you mean? What do you mean to say, Terry? Is die quietly? Is that what you mean?
Turn your mic off so we can't hear you.
Yeah. Right, so anyway, I'll start again. Welcome to the channel. Hope you're all well. Thank you very much for coming over and joining us on a miserable, wet, damp, horrible, cold Friday. Well, not cold in here, but cold outside Friday evening. I'm not going to be turning too much tonight because I've pulled my shoulder, so I'm going to do the bare minimum as I can, and I'm just going to go as long as I can bear the pain. So we're going to do something simple. As you can see, I've got
Good
a
night,
bit.
everybody.
Yeah, good night. Nice to see you. Thanks for coming over. So as you can see, I've got a chunk on the lathe. So what I'm going to do basically is just flatten it off the front of it, and then I'm going to do some get the Arbortech out, do some carving on it, do some texturing, and maybe splash some colour on. But I'm not going to do too much turning tonight because I don't want the jolting through my shoulder. So anyway, we're just going to carry on as a Friday night is, have a bit of fun, have a laugh, a few questions, and no doubt Mum and Dad in the background will be arguing at some point in the night. So that'll entertain us all.
That's
So,
nah, can't believe that. Never.
So with that, I'm going to go to the lathe. Terry's written everybody's names down. He's going to read them. He's going to read them out to you. So I'll see you guys over the other side. Away to you, Terry.
I like my new colourful name. I like that.
Yeah.
Is that Intrinsics you used for that, was it?
It's got a bit of pink match.
Well, good evening, everybody. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Steve's Friday Night.
Come to Steve's Live.
And to start with, we got Andy from Door 60 in here. Norman Greenwell's in. Mark Douglas. Paul Findlay. Wayne the Wood Turner. Where's all the Wood Butchers in? Andy of the Valley. Bundero's in. Gerard the French Turner. Weird Wizardry with Colin is not in first. He's in like miles down the list. Des Barmo's in. Say hello to everybody. Des Barmo. Hello, Des.
All right, Des. How are you?
Des. Klingsport Abrasives, Rob is in. Toddy Glencoe Woodworks is in. Lundy Wood Turning. John, I think that is.
Lundy.
No. Lundy. Evening to you. Barry Chitty. Terry Bartlett. Michael McEwen. Del Roy's in. Roy's the boy. Steve Hale's in. TLF Works is in. Christine and Michael Hesteiner in. Sue's the Swiss Word Turner's in. Barry Wood Creations is also there. Paul Hayden, the Gravesbury Turner is in. Beer Word Turning, the Swiss Turner, which is Matthias. Hello to you.
Evening, Matthias.
Alex of Wooden Things. Dances the Aardvarks. Mike is in. Aurora Woodcrafts. Is that Martin? Anthony Green's in. Lucy Bundy Rose in.
My favourite.
Brian from Green Havens Creations is also there. The Professor Rob is in. Matthew Lawrence is in, and skimming down the list, Joe Garofalo is in, and Twisted Pete's in. Of the trees.
Twisted Pete.
Ian Leach is also there.
Richard's in.
Cooking on gas.
Richard the Beard is in.
Hi, Rich. How you doing?
And Richard the Beard 16 is in. Rex B is also there. Lucy Bundy Road did say that. She's always there. A bit shorter than others, but she's there.
He says, I'm just back from a cruise. Where have you been cruising, Rex?
Hey.
What?
Cruising.
Has he been in his car? Has he been in his car with his elbow out the window?
Yeah.
Yeah, that could be it. Hampton Wood Turners in.
Oh,
That
Scott.
is Clive, isn't it? Scott, sorry.
Hi, Scott.
Scott. So there we are. So
We have
far.
a total of 64
So
people watching, currently.
Well, thank you, everybody.
Good
Thanks for
job.
coming over.
Excellent.
Right, so all I'm going to do is face this off with a 1/2 inch gouge, and then I'm just going to get some wiggly lines in it, maybe leave some areas that we can texture, because I was lucky enough to get these the other day when we had Emma Cook come to the King's Lynn Wood Turners, which are the cut burr bits, and I haven't actually had a chance to use them yet, so it might be nice to set the fire alarm off and have a go at using those.
Eyeball
Russell Fordwood is in, and James Crawford is in,
James Crawford.
and Benjamin is in.
Sir Ben.
Good evening, Sir Ben.
Stand by your beds. Sir Ben's in. All right, so round about centre. Don't look centre because obviously the bit of wood's not.
Did you say hello to Susie?
Did.
Sure.
Yep.
Positive.
I'm not so sure you did.
Hello, Susie, again, if I didn't, but I did.
So I had a bit of a spin on this earlier, and I need around about 500 RPM, if not the lathe tries to hop across the floor. So we're going to gradually ramp up. Hopefully we can get a little bit better for it once we get a little bit of weight off of it.
Kate Kitchen's there. Okay.
Hi, Kate.
Hi, Kate. And Rex said he went to Nassau and back. Nassau and back. He wanted to go on a trip before surgery and prep. Is that? I think he means prep for
prep.
cancer treatment.
Well, I hope you had fun, Rex.
Yeah.
Well, I hope you had a nice time, and I hope everything goes well with the cancer treatments, buddy.
Yeah, we do.
Best of luck.
It's all right, Kate. You're not late. It's just Brian was wittering on, so we've only just started.
What?
I was wittering on.
I was wittering.
You know what he's like. He doesn't start, does he? He's just gone.
You were asleep before you came in. Don't start.
Doesn't know about my ice cream.
No, you weren't. You fell asleep. Tell the truth. Ruth had to wake you up as usual. I know. Rich has said he's not turned wood for ages.
Well,
Shame on you.
Well, time you did.
Shame on you.
Hopefully watching Steve tonight will give you a bit of a boost to go out and do something.
Either do one or two things that encourage you or put you off. One or two.
Yeah.
Oh well, but time to leave now then. How's the children, Lucy?
Kids, what do you expect?
Lucy Bundiro says Brian and Terry are as bad as each other. What does she mean by that, Terry?
Miller's in.
I mean, they're just hello, Doug of the Millers.
All right, Doug.
That means we're both good then, Lucy.
It means we're excellent, Terry.
It
And
does.
invincible.
Invincible, because I am. So.
Well, I'm saying
If
no
she's tarring us-
comment
she's
because I don't
tarring
like
us
to
with
blow.
the same brush.
No comment because I don't like to blow my own trumpet.
Oh,
Scott Hampton saying, I'll trade
He
my
said-
100 degrees weather for your cold and drizzly. Pay me a visit, Scott.
yeah.
But
you
not
got
next week because Terry's coming.
Yeah. Give him a week to recuperate as well.
The two little ones are full of it and the big one is knackered. That's the kid she's talking about. What have you been doing to my good friend Andy?
about
To
Andy.
make him so knackered? This is the question, Lucy. Todd says 101 degrees Fahrenheit where he is. Roasted.
Got to turn that heater down.
About 650, is it?
Well, 101? I have no idea. No, it's more than that.
Yeah, not that, about 40 in it. No, 35.
No, it's more than that. I had 35 Fahrenheit.
No, 35 centigrade.
Centigrade, sorry. That's what I meant to say.
Centigrade.
Oh.
New money.
Did you say Brian from Greenhaven was in, did you?
Did.
You did? You sure now?
Hmm.
I don't think you did, you know. I think you're bluffing again.
I did. And I said out of Des Barmo.
Yeah, it's Des, then.
Des is in.
Oh,
But
oh,
I-
Des.
Hi, Des. Welcome.
Welcome along, buddy.
Des. Welcome along, Des.
Oh, what's Rob saying? Oh, I've just missed it. It's disappeared, Rob.
Rob's
Whenever I
couple
listen
rows
to
in.
Brian, whenever I listen to Brian and Terry, the old saying Mum used to say always comes to mind. I will bang your head together if you don't behave.
Just like shut up and eat your tea. How can you blink and eat
Yeah,
your tea?
shut up
Shut
and eat your
mouth.
tea.
Shut your mouth and eat your tea. Jason's in. Jason Leveren's in.
Hi, Jason.
Nearly impossible. Good evening, Jason.
South of Louisiana.
Welcome along.
Shut your mouth and eat your tea. That's pretty impossible. That's what I used to get.
Shut your
I'll make
mouth.
you
I need
smile
to
on the
take.
other side of your face in a minute.
I've had that one a time or two.
You laugh at me.
Doug Miller's knackered. He's been working on the mower. Still not fixed. I had a
Knocking on a
problem
bit,
with my
Doug
mower.
knocking on a bit, Brian.
Doug, you think is he getting on a bit?
Yeah, that's what it is.
He's getting
isn't
a bit old
Age.
and a bit
Yeah, his age. innit?
decrepity. Yeah. I had a problem with my mower today as well, Doug. Wouldn't start first thing this morning. Battery's dead. As he
What's
don't
the
know.
matter with Michelle now then? If she wouldn't start
Oi.
a motor.
And then I got it started, so I jump started it and drove off down to the orchard to start cutting the grass.
And
When the belt broke. So I had to
Lack of
tow it back to
maintenance.
the shed and not lack of maintenance, it's a brand new belt, it's only 3 weeks old.
that's
Not
I
lack
think
of
I-
maintenance.
I think that's the person who fitted it wrong.
It's not fitted
Right.
incorrectly either, it's fitted perfectly.
too tight.
That's why
I
it broke.
suspect it's
Fitted perfect.
I suspect it's a
But
crappy
next
belt.
time, fit it imperfectly and it'll work a treat.
Alright. Leave a bit slack in it, is that what you're telling me?
Yeah. Just like
It has a spring tensioner, Terry, I can't do anything about that.
you can.
Anyway, regardless, I'd tow it back to the shed.
Do you know what
and then I had
caused
to get
that?
in the big tractor.
Do you know what caused that? Bump starting it.
I didn't bump start it, I jump started it. Didn't bump start it, Terry. Clean your ears out.
What?
I mean, for goodness sake.
Well, but some people, like the Scots, say jump start by towing it or running it in it.
No. How could you ever do that with a lawnmower when it's belt driven? Don't be ridiculous. We'd never get as far back as the engine.
What do you need the tractor for? It's a lawnmower.
Yeah. I used a little tractor which has got the flail mower on the back of it to cut the
So
grass.
basically, you didn't actually work very hard, did you? Sit in a tractor and pull a lever.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, he was wandering around cutting the grass by, pushing the lawnmower or.
Well, why would
following
I
it.
do that, Terry, when I've got ride-on mowers? Why would you, I mean...
That's what I'm saying. So
I bet that's what
said
Doug's
you're
talking
knackered.
about.
I can't understand how you could be knackered. Then.
I bet you do. No, it's Doug that's knackered. I'm not knackered, I'm fine, I'm grand.
Do you know what? You two make me laugh. All that hassle he spent on that lawnmower, he could have got a side vet and cut it.
He could have got somebody in to do it. But
No, there's a plan. Hire somebody to cut it.
hire somebody to cut it, Brian. And if they break their belt, you don't
their
have to worry
problem.
about that.
That's their problem. New belt is £72, would you believe?
There you go. See, it probably only cost you about 30 quid to get it cut.
Yeah, but it needs cut every 6 days, Terry, so... I don't know.
6 days. Why don't you just stick the horses in there and them eat it?
Because they're not allowed in there, Terry. They're not allowed in the orchard, or would have no apples left, or young trees. They'd be gone.
Put the sheep
they
in
would-
there because they can't
they would
climb
eat-
trees, so they'd be all right.
Oh, you'd be surprised.
Or the
They're young
cows.
trees, Terry. They can reach them.
Sheep.
What kind of sander is that you're using?
The
Orbit.
orbital sander.
Oh, I knew that. Right. Uh-oh.
That's answered your question, Roy. It's an orbital sander.
I'll maybe rephrase that. What manufacturer is that sander?
Makita.
It's a Makiti.
You know, Steve, don't go anything but the best. He likes Makita stuff.
With a house brick sanding pad, 40 grit.
That's a good idea, Susie. I'll get Terry to cut it next week, and he'll see how easy it is.
It's easy to cut drag. Just sit on a pull lever and away you go.
We'll see that.
I won't be doing your work here, on holiday. Lesson learned today, says Robert Boltwood. Turn some spalted beach, lots of cracks and super glue, and air-fed mask nearly choked on fumes. Take off
Take
mask before gluing.
doing. or invest in a fume mask. Yeah. Terry and Brian are getting divorced. Sounds like a lot of I can't say that word. What's that? Reconcilable differences.
Irreconcilable.
Well, how do you say it again, Terry? That's it. That's the one. That's the word I was looking for.
Irreconcilable differences.
Oh dear. Roy the boy says, get some sheep. I've already got sheep, Roy.
Some cows, but the cows in they won't climb trees.
No. Cows eat trees as well, Terry.
Apparently, everything eats everything. You know,
Yeah, basically, yeah.
horses eat people.
No.
Moose eat people. Canada.
Ah, thanks, Todd. He says he'll use smaller words the next time. Good,
Just said
good
I
lad,
can't
Todd.
get on, Todd. That'll do it. I can't get on. Drinking Doom Bar again, Brian.
Amber nectar. It's very Moorish. People
You get
pay
anything
good
like-
money to watch sanding, you know.
I'm not watching it.
I thought you were going to texture this. Why are you sanding it so much?
Because they're not going to texture every single part of it. Am I? I want the good.
Right.
I want the bits that are not textured still 240.
That'll be me told then, eh?
I don't know. Don't-
Right,
Just
who's doing
flattening
it?
off,
Who
Roy.
in the chat is doing something exciting this weekend?
Don't YouTube teach you anything, Brian?
I know.
Excited.
Yeah, exciting. Who's doing something exciting this weekend? Terry will start us off. He's bound to be doing something exciting. He's always doing something. Terry's got a live on Sunday, boys. Did you know? Boys
Is
and
he?
Pass it on
girls.
to Pete.
Oh,
Pass
yeah,
it
he
on
is.
to Pete.
Now, Pete said he's
I'll
not
pass
doing
it
it.
on to Pete.
No, he's not doing it. He refused.
He should have said.
All right, that's up
I'll
to
do it.
240 grit.
Thank goodness for that.
You couldn't hear it, could you?
Yeah, only a little bit. Not doing anything this weekend, Brian, but look at this.
Oh, no.
Hashtag
Which-
week. You can do hashtag week.
Bank
Well,
holiday
oh,
on Monday.
We can't
That's
do
sort of Sunday
hashtag
and
week,
Monday
yeah.
then, isn't it?
We have. Oh, yeah,
Thank-
we can.
August bank holiday, Monday.
Not
Is
this
it?
Monday.
It's got it down in my diary.
No, not this Monday, is it?
Oh,
UK
don't tell
holiday,
me.
bank holiday.
Wait a minute, let check. See what it
Bank
says
holiday in
about that.
Scotland. It's all right. Bank holiday in Scotland.
Yes,
It's
sir.
a Scottish bank holiday. Yeah, I thought.
Scottish bank holiday.
Just get me excited then.
Terry. It's a chestnut weekend or this weekend. Who's going?
Nope.
John Scarborough's
I'm
in.
I'm
Oh,
not
John?
going. It's too far.
John, he's not making anything
Hi,
tonight.
John.
He's just faced off a blank piece of timber.
So-
He's just He's going to polish this
All
bit
he's
up
done.
and then paint it. That's it.
He's lazy
Oh.
tonight.
I am bone idle. Bone idle.
Bone idle.
Bone idle.
Roy
Right.
Boy says, well, I'll be watching Steve and Terry this week, and if they decide not to cancel.
If
Well,
what?
I will be watching Steve and Terry this week. Oh, this weekend. If they decide to cancel.
If they decide to cancel,
Well,
them.
Roy can't speak as I don't. He's probably on a beer.
I'm confused with that, Roy. Have you had more beer than I had?
Right. So I need a shape on here.
Christy's
So,
Christy's in.
Krisky. So I think a bit around there is going to be textured,
Chisky's Recreations is in it, and Alan
and then
Gibbs
there's
is
going to
there
be
as well.
textured,
Ooh,
and then that bit
I'm liking these random shapes.
I'm going to random carve this bit out, and then I'm going to texture these areas. The reason I'm texturing this one is because that's a bit of bark there, and I want to try and leave that in there. So let's get Go on, sorry.
Brian El Tenero de Madeira is in, and he says, with all the interest recently in young turners, can I mention a Scottish 16-year-old I found on this week on YouTube, Daniel Stewart woodturning. His proficiency with tools is incredible. Brian's just looking him up now. Daniel
Yes.
Stewart woodturning.
He is. That's indeed who he is looking at.
Is he a new turner, or has he been turning a while? Or
Matthew Lawrence says he's going to be starting 3 sets of Iroko Nigerian Mason's gavels,
oh, you got some.
sounding blocks.
You got some Iroko then. Good man.
Well done, Matthew.
Right, so as always,
Good.
with the props on, make sure it's turned off before you plug it in, because it has got a rocker switch on it, and if it's been left turned on or knocked in the cupboard or whatever, it will come live. So you want to make sure it's turned off before you plug it in. Make sure you hold it tight as well, just in case. I'm just going to rotate that. I've just put that on spindle lock, so I'm just going to rotate that a little bit so I can get a bit of cut in there. So I'm going to plug it in.
Christine and Michael says on Sunday they got the wood turning club and Martin Sabin Smith is there.
Yep, he is.
Kavanagh of the Poles are in.
Hi, Paul.
Pauline.
Right, so I'm using the rasp. Let's put it on this camera here so you can see a bit better. I'm using the rasp blade because it's got a bit of a curve. Good curve to it, so I'll get some different texturing on it. And I'm going to try and do some random wobbly wibbly lines on it. So first line I'm going to do is my shape.
Roy's been on the beer, he says. Went to a family funeral. Enough.
So Daniel Stewart Woodturning, guys, is there. There's the link to his channel. He has a nice little nice little YouTube channel. He's got 331 subscribers currently and 17 videos.
You can just put the link in, think of Wayne.
I just put the link in.
Long time ago, Brian. Keep up.
Why is that not? Why is that link not working?
You just type Daniel Stewart Woodwork.
No, why did it not work? It copied the link from YouTube.
I don't know.
Oh, I know why it don't work.
John Scarborough says this weekend I'll be preparing for my 70th birthday party next weekend. I may to test the beer and spirits, make sure they are acceptable.
No.
Happy birthday for next week.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Birthday is right. Paul Captain says, was that a Proxon bit?
Yes, it is a pop on bit, yeah.
Proxon.
Dances with Arvarks. Mike says he's buying a Bosch variable speed angle grinder this week. Not sure if that's exciting, but it is if it's the first one you've had and you're looking to have a go with it.
Colin from Wood Wistry says, I wouldn't mind one of those. Cool tool. It is a cool tool.
Doug Miller says now we should get Daniel, onto these lives so he knows where all the new subscriptions are from.
Yep.
Perhaps you should get him on as a special guest airworm.
That'd be good. 16. I don't think he'd be stuck for words.
Well, yeah. Knowing most 16-year-olds that I've come in contact with recently.
Steve Gordon's in. Hello, Stephen.
Hi, Steve.
Hi, Steve. Welcome along.
Thanks for that correspondence, Steve.
Correspondence? You're having secret correspondence with Steve Gordon again?
Yeah.
Oh.
For the extraction, I think.
Oh, Kavanagh wants to know when the English invasion is. It is next week.
It starts on the 11th, Paul Hyde.
Starts on the 11th. Let me see you in Ireland.
On the barbecue at my house, Paul, if you want to come down on the 12th. Saturday evening.
Oh, well done, Rob.
Saturday
Almost forgot,
afternoon,
sorry,
evening
says Rob at
barbecue.
Klingspor. Almost forgot, he said. My 8-year-old granddaughter says, when's that man going to do painting again? For some strange reason, she likes you.
Yes, she has to be a bit strange,
I've
Rob.
got away with women, Rob.
Yeah, right. That's what Ruth says too.
That's what Ruth says.
Uh-huh.
But I'm hoping to do one sort of in the next, before I go away, but may not, pending negotiations with a paintbrush and time. All these lives I've got to keep doing on Sundays.
If you
really
get that,
somebody else was stepping into
No,
it, so
no.
I could do painting.
no. If you get that Ruth woman to stay at home for a day or two instead of gallivanting the country.
Yeah, we've been in Lincoln Town all day today. So
Yeah, no.
many things to do. I've actually bought some clothes. She said some of that.
Right, who is this snow crusher? Snow crusher?
Eh? What, Brian?
Who is a snow crusher?
Snow crusher.
Snow crusher.
She was
Strange
from
name for a
Canada.
channel.
Was Canadian anyway. Don't know.
Oh, I see. I see what it is now. I've just looked at his channel. It's about snowmobiles, etc.
All right. Obviously crushes snow.
And vintage cars and
I like
all
vintage
sorts of
cars.
lovely stuff.
I grew up with them.
Oh, there's a nice gravel path leveler. I'm going to subscribe to that channel.
Subscribers, Brian?
I'm just going to subscribe to that because there's a nice
First
video
one in
there.
like
I'll
3
watch that. There's 2 new subscribers I've made, not made, but I've joined. Another 2 subscriptions. Daniel Obscure Woodturning and Snow Crusher.
Good job you did move the microphone up. That you're dying again.
I'll just die quietly in the background here. It's okay. So nobody's going to the Chestnut Weekender then?
Weekender, no.
That was it, telling me. Nobody's going.
I can't afford it. I've got to go in holiday next week.
Yeah, well, I can't go because I have to be here to get ready for Terry coming. Good news, Terry. Pension goes in on Tuesday.
Oh, lovely old job. Mine went in last week, I think. Week before last.
Lovely old job.
Another 2 weeks, yeah.
Why is this not working?
What are you saying?
Steve live on my YouTube. It just isn't playing. It's not working.
Oh, I wouldn't worry about that as long as people in the chat can see it. I don't look at YouTube. I don't even look at what he's doing without it. Mate.
I know, but all I've got is a starting soon screen.
Mike wants to know: has anyone tried turning Oasis foam? I wouldn't spin it too fast, Mike. It'll fly off.
Yeah, so you're never going to turn Oasis foam. It's far too soft.
You can cut that with a wire.
Yeah, I need to tidy the place, Paul.
Cheese
You're
wire.
right. That's what it is. I need to get the place nice and tidy.
Hide all the valuables, says Rob.
Hide the valuables.
Snow Crusher gets an error message when he tries to reply.
This is tries to reply to who?
You, I suppose.
Oh.
Apparently YouTube's been doing that.
The Snow Crusher called Greg,
Greg,
by any chance?
Greg. Yeah, Greg.
Greg.
Apparently YouTube's been doing that for quite a while. Intermittently.
Greg.
Well, what do we
There's a whole lot of new people in tonight, isn't there?
art piece then, Steve?
Sorry?
What are you calling this art piece?
Lost in the ocean.
Driving winds, driving rain.
Rob says, hide all the spanners. Terry's a bit attached to spanners. I've not got
I found it. I found it. It's the right, Rob. I found that spanner. It was in the bottom of a toolbox. Snow Crusher's Greg.
No Crusher is Greg. Well, welcome along, Greg. It's nice to see you.
Yeah, nice to see you, buddy.
We hope to see you again. I like the little video with the leveler for the gravel driveway.
Did you see my short I put on Brian tonight?
I did. I watched it, Terry. Yep. You want me to put a link in the chat so that everybody can go and watch it?
No, I don't worry about it. They can find it.
36 times, Brian. What's that? Video of yours?
36 people watched it.
It's only 36 people seen it. So let me see. Where is that horrendous little video? Well, YouTube is not going very fast this evening, guys.
Like you.
My YouTube is like watching paint dry currently, I have to say.
I reckon you got a problem again. Is it raining?
No. No rain today. First day in 37 days that I haven't had rain in my house.
Ian Leach says, congratulations, Steve. That looks like a log.
Well, I can go now. Succeeded.
Rob says this piece is called Storm on Ocean, known as making it up as you go along.
There we go. 668 subscribers you've got now, Terry.
Have I?
Yep.
Back. Yes, John is going to colour this. Apparently. Hello, Shane. Shane Hurst is in.
Hi, Shane. He's been in for a while.
Just said hello, everyone. Must have read his name out.
Delete that. Paste that. Paste. There's a link to Terry's short, folks.
Please. Governor says, bother. He needs to print a load of mugs. A bunch of mugs. I don't know how many a bunch is, but he's only got 3 in stock. I hate people, he says.
Oh, do you? Oh. Is that all people or just people who order mugs? Jared says we were supposed to get our first of the season at 2 p.m. and to 12 p.m. tomorrow. The announced winds of 120 kilometres. Oh, is that a storm we're talking about?
Yeah.
Well, you can keep that down in Cork. That's not coming up here.
No, it's
definitely
I don't mind if it.
not
I don't mind if it blows a damn gale of lashes for the next 4 days. It'll get rid of it all then when I come over.
So I'm just going to put a little flap disc on there and hopefully clean up a little bit.
Ben wants to know, is that tool making a right mess, Steve?
Right mess, yes. There's a bit of dust everywhere. I've got the extraction on, so that's holding some of it back.
Paul Gallner says, all people. I'm an equal opportunity hater of people.
First storm, apparently, it's the first storm of the season.
It is, named by the French weather people this morning.
First storm of the season? Been lashing in storms for how long? Weeks, months?
Yeah, but it's the first named storm, Terry.
Well, the French had just caught up, have they?
Yeah, Anthony.
I can't be a bad one if they've named it after a man.
That's true, Oh, the warning's only for Cork, Kerry and Waterford. Well, that's fine. You can keep it down there.
Robert Klingsport thinks you're making a mushroom. And it will be available soon in a lay-by near you.
There was a question about what disc you're using.
I was using this rasp disc.
Rasp disc?
Which is...
Is that one of the Nick Agar series? No.
No, this is this one here. It's the part model number is NO29050. Is the model number of the disc. That was the one I was using first off. This is just a
Proxon disc.
Yep.
Yes, John Scarborough. No, the question: have you got a mic off? The Proxon's not quiet. It's just that Steve's got the sound. What's the name?
Noise cancelling.
Noise suppression onto the microphone, so that unless it's at anything more than 3 or 4 inches from his mouth, and it won't hear it.
What I'm doing with the flat disc is just taking all the sharp edges off of it.
Sheen Mark sell a set of 215mm carbide angle grinder discs for 12 quid. Yeah, this is only about 50mm, this disc he's using. Rather than an angle grinder that sort of flies around at 6,000 revs or more, 60,000 revs. And as you touch it to the wood, it will rip it to bits. And they're meant for masonry, but they work well on wood. Oh. Either that or you got to put a concrete block on the lathe, Steve, one of the two. I'd be going to drill some holes, put a concrete block on the see how long the sharpness was more regular, but
You may have to sharpen quite often.
Like every half a
every
pass. Right, so let's have a look at that.
Well, Cameron says, heavy rain tomorrow, warning. Right.
Apparently so.
Have you practiced this, Steve? Because Brian always practices fork.
No,
Remix it.
I'm not rich like Brian. I can't afford to waste the wood.
I don't always practice, but I do quite a lot.
I'll practice as well every Sunday.
Not every Sunday, Derek, because you're not there every Sunday.
Sundays that Pete does it for me. I don't practice.
Right, so that is, oops, the best I'm going to get on that. So the flap disc is just a 50mm Proxon flap disc. I think it actually come with the machine. So I've had the machine for 3 years. So what I'm going to do now is just going to get my nylon wheel in there and just run a drill over that just to clean any leftover burrs out of it. So just a drill, and I'm going to run it actually in the.
Is there any abrasives on that brush? No.
On this, no, there's no abrasive on it.
No. I bought some brushes with abrasives on them.
Good.
I haven't tried them yet.
Oh, you don't know?
No, I haven't done a texture piece since, or a heavy texture piece.
Isn't it that some the different colours are different abrasives on?
Apparently so. The ones on Amazon are apparently.
Yeah.
So all this does really is just take out the fluffy bits out of the texture, really.
The fluffy bits.
The fluffy bit.
Fuzzies, you call it, Ron.
The fuzzies. It's the fuzzies.
It's 10mm, I think, Mike. Dances Hard Works. Is the hole in the centre of the Proxon's 10mm, isn't it, Steve? The discs.
That I'll soon tell you.
10mm, or are they 8mm, and you get a 10mm, and you get a reducer to 8 if you've got 8mm or 10.
Mm-hmm.
The hole actually in the disc.
Supply it with a reducer.
The hole actually in the disc is 10mm.
Yeah.
Yep.
But you get a reducer, like Brian, Terry said, you get a reducer.
You do.
Rob says it's called a polyamide brush, Brian.
Yep, that is.
I will send some to you to try.
Oh, good man.
Good man.
Thanks, Rob.
If they're good, I'll have some as well. Not for free, I'll buy them.
Oh, good. Oh, good.
Send everything out for nothing.
So that little Proxon carving burr that you're using, Steve.
Yeah.
29050, is that what you said it was? I think it was.
29050, yeah.
Yeah. It's currently on sale on Amazon for £41.95.
So they're not cheap. I know they're quite expensive.
Yeah, is that the one with the 3 blades or 2 blades?
No, it's just a single blade.
Oh,
That single cutter that Steve was using.
That one,
is
the rasp.
Oh, that one there, yeah.
The rasp. But that I've had that
That's
since
quite good, 'cause
since I've had that ages, and only one's cleaning out. It's still sharp.
Yeah, that.
It's
Yeah.
it's called a carving wheel with needle-like tungsten carbide teeth.
There you go.
So it ain't going blunt anytime soon.
No, and if you lost 1 or 2 of the teeth, it won't matter because it's spinning so quick. Yeah.
And
So that's
there is the.
So that's the texturing.
Oh,
There's the
coming down
link.
Saturday, Paul?
There's the Amazon link. If you want to have a look at it.
Right,
If they
Paul's
arrive
coming
before
Saturday.
next Saturday, can we pick them up from Brian's when what? What are you talking about?
Paul's coming Saturday, Brian.
Is it? Good man. Glad to hear it.
Right. So we need some
Rain should
texturing
be
in
out.
there.
The theatre.
Let's have a quick drink.
Yeah, better. I think I will. Have a quick drink, Brian. Back your whistle.
Clean my glasses because I can't see a damn thing.
Brian, by the way, says I see
Same
Daniel
thing.
has just gained 10 subs this evening. You'll be wondering
done,
what
Daniel.
happened.
Send-
You'll be wondering what happened.
Send in the link. Get him in here. Right. Let's get some texture on there. Right. So what I'm going to use is the wood art machine, and I've got several different burr bits that I'll be using to do some shapes, textures, whatever you want to call them. Get out of its box that I've only ever used it twice.
It's a good point, Paul.
You could steal mine, is right.
You keep him busy.
Right, so power lead always helps, Steve.
Good idea, Rob. That's a stunning plan, Rob. I like that.
Yeah,
I'll send 2 of each to Brian. He can sell them to Terry when he's over.
I told you.
Sounds like a plan, Rob.
Right, so let's have a look what we got. We got that
You're
one,
a distributor for Northern Ireland, are you?
that one.
Right, you got security boxes, Pete.
Right, so I'm going to use this teardrop one first.
I'm going over a 10-ton lorry, Pete, driving over in that.
10-ton lorry. Yeah. Yeah. He's coming in an LGV. 6-wheeler.
So about 45, I don't know, about 40,000
Ben.
RPM.
Benjamin says, how long is it since I was 16?
It's got to be nearly 70 years.
1969. When I was 16.
I was 16 in 1967.
Oh, wait a minute. That's not right. Yeah, that's right. That is right. 1969.
1869.
1969. You know why I know that? Because I joined the army before I was 16.
And they let him in because he looks old, you see.
I was
That's what it
15
does.
and a
Yeah,
half
but he's
at the time
got
when
young
I-
hands.
He
I've
had
got young hands, yeah.
They're
I
blind
was
hands.
15 and a half when I joined, when I took the Queen's Shine.
Joe thought he had young hands, but that was because he was looking at Glenn's. Comparing them. Glenn's younger than Brian.
Glenn's younger than Brian. Glenn.
Not younger.
Oh,
He
he
doesn't
is.
look it, but
Yeah,
he is.
I know he doesn't. It's only a pup. Any chance of zooming out a little bit? Says Paul.
Enough.
Well, turn it a bit more sideways. We'll see it all. You can see the whole thing.
Sideways? What, do we just move the lathe around, do you? Or what?
No, just turn this piece of wood round. Just rotate it a little bit in your chuck
Well,
so as we can see it. You can't see the whole thing.
you can't see the whole
Yeah.
thing.
No.
Yes,
There we
can.
go. That's better.
You can
Well,
see
you
the
might
whole
not
thing.
know,
What's,
we can see all of it.
you can see all of it.
Oh, so I'm looking at that stupid Zoom. Not Zoom. Skype picture again. I'm looking on YouTube now. It's fine. Leave it alone. It's grand.
Yeah, it's all right, Steve. He's just
I think he's got issues.
I've got issues. Issues?
on to bet whether to cancel the ferry trip now.
If issues were tissues, I wouldn't have enough to blow my nose.
Right, brown burr now.
Rob says
Just
1972 for me. But he says I have a very good moisturising routine, so I'll look about 12. You're such a liar,
You let us be the judge of that when we see you arrogant.
Look about 12. Yeah, right.
I want a mirror like Rob's got.
12, you were 8. And Brian so old, Methuselah calls him the old fella. So you're very brave for being somebody who's up in Moira, Mr. Kavanagh. You're only 45 minutes away, I remember.
Mike Evans is in. Good evening, Mike.
Evening, Mike.
Yeah, Rob's probably been using 5,000 grit.
That's his moisturiser, yeah. I use Microfine as my moisturiser. It's a brilliant exfoliant. Only kidding, boys. Don't be doing that.
No.
That was a joke.
Use the original first.
Ian Lisa just said Klingspor makes everything smooth.
Right, so.
Oh no, I haven't got resin. Oh, I do have some. It does actually. It works very well.
How do you get that open?
It's got
one of those. It's got one of those kiddie things on
it. Snow Crusher says I stepped away for a moment and it looks like Steve shot it with a shotgun.
Oh, that was a bit. Oh, mate, I should have done that. That'd be awesome.
Would have been good.
Awesome.
That's a future live. That is. Not in the workshop.
I was thinking of getting one of those. Those, those guns, paintball guns.
Oh,
sort of whacking it with that, like from a
distance. To death. Done to death. Look on YouTube.
On a spinning lathe.
Paintball painting, done to death.
On a spinning lathe.
Yep.
I've never seen anybody on a spinning lathe.
You'll not fire a paintball at a spinning lathe in your workshop, Terry.
Why not?
Steam on, Boogaloo.
Or what if you're rolling the sheet?
That tool sounds like a trapped wasp in my earpods, says the prof.
It sounds like a iron as well.
Smoky.
This tractor's not catching that smoke very well.
No, it's because it's not.
Gerard the French Turner says apparently horse manure is good for the skin as well, apparently.
Horse manure? Wouldn't know, Gerard. I tend just to
disconnected the fire monitor sensor, Steve.
Smoke alarm, is that what you mean, Terry?
I'll put it in the workshop tonight before I start.
You'd be surprised how many workmen come into schools and public buildings and forget to cover the smoke detectors.
Yeah.
Adrian Olsen's in, Terry.
Yeah, Adrian. How are you doing, mate?
Hi, Adrian.
Time no speak. Been away on holiday?
Right.
Benjamin says, I think Joe Saunders does gesso paintballs. Yeah. He may be planning it, Pete, but it's not happening.
Planning my live from Brian's. I'm going to take a paintball and load of different coloured paints. Spin the lead, Brian, stand back.
Can't get the bit out. What's going on there?
To mine, just pull up a pair of pliers. Unlock it and pull up a pair of pliers.
It may have got hot and expanded.
It's expanded a little bit.
Oh, smells nice out here. Yeah.
You get it out now?
I don't know. Open. It's open.
Open. I'll get a pair of pliers and give it a wee pull.
Oh, Adrian's in the Cotswolds on holiday.
Oh, good man, Adrian. He's just sneaked away for an hour, he says.
Yep.
Did you have to sneak away to the pub, Adrian? On holiday on the Cotswolds.
Gonna have to get some more Toblerone, Brian. I've only got one piece left.
Right? Oh no, Terry.
Gonna have to eat that now.
I don't like Toblerone.
I love it. Fruit in Nuttober is lovely. I like them all, actually. But...
It's a place I've never been, is the Cotswolds.
Yeah, it's a gorgeous place. Ruth and I went there the other day.
We know.
Not that far from me.
Don't know what's going on here. I can't get it out.
He's broke it.
I think I broke it.
Broke the micro motor.
Make sure you turn the right way to undo it.
Yes, it says open. So I've turned it to open. But it's absolutely really tight in there. I think it's tightened itself up. How do you slacken off the...
You've got a spanner that goes in the side of it, yeah?
I don't know how you...
Rob has just said, another blocking my way home. M5 for the next 5 weeks.
What?
Is this roadworks or?
Roadworks for the next 5 weeks on the M5. Job I moved.
Adrian says, it's a very nice place, Brian. Highly recommended. Maybe I have to look into that then. Morsel says he lives on the edge of the Cotswolds, near the
They're still in the Wold, yeah. Still in the Wold is lovely. Been there lots of times.
Yeah, it's getting dark here. Terry, you might have told me it was getting dark and you can't see me.
Don't want to see you.
Don't, Terry. Be kind.
No,
yeah,
Kenny's
Kenny's in.
There, as usual. Playing on his new lathe.
Yeah, he's been playing with his new lathe, though. He's been getting it set up, probably. William's new lathe arrived today, boys. He's all pleased with himself.
Hot?
He's like a dog with two
tails. Did it get
tails.
hot, Steve? Is that why it jammed?
I don't know, it just won't do any... It won't release.
Mine did that.
Oh, what's come out now?
Greg says tap it in further and it will loosen it. Loosen the collet.
It's come out now. Thank you. Right, so I did get hot though, as you saw. So I'm going to use the 8mm cut burr. Now apparently you have to use the insert that comes with these because they're actually just under an 1/8.
Yeah, no slip out apparently.
Yeah.
What's this? I never heard this.
Cut burrs.
Oh, cut burrs. Yeah.
So if you buy the cut burrs from Wood Art, they should come
With an insert.
with an insert.
A collet insert.
Yeah, so you got your collet insert, that goes inside, then that goes in there.
Ah, I see.
Which is really tight.
It's not getting in there.
That ain't going in there.
Adrian, it's a 508. Thanks, Minster. Like the one I got. Brian.
And the one I've got.
That's really tight. Why is that so tight? Gordon Bennett Gover.
Oh, Gordon Bennett. Who is this guy, Gordon Bennett, anyway? What was that about? What's that about? A strange English expression. Gonna have to look it up now. Am I?
Right, that's in there. That goes in there. That locks. Right, we should be there now. Right, so these are just a small cup cutter with little, I don't know if you can see that inside there, can you? Don't know if you can see that. But they've just got little tiny serrated teeth inside. So what we're going to do is just put it on and move it about. Oops, not like that though. Let's just stop that.
Thing is, Adrian, every time William visits Brian turned on his lathe. He could stick it for about a year, and afterwards he's like, oh, I can't stick it. Buy one.
Oh, Jesus.
They
Paul
do
Kavanagh is
burn
a computer wizard, right, Brian?
He is a bit, yep.
So he's just said, who's general failure, and why is he reading my hard drive? That's a computer buff for you. Pete will understand that because he's into computers. He probably knows general failure.
So the art with this is not to push hard. Let it cut itself in. You push hard. Whoa.
Gordon Bennett was actually a Scotsman. Did you know that?
No.
Bound to be any.
The original phrase Gordon Bennett, I've just looked it up. The controversial comes from the controversial reputation of James Gordon Bennett Jr.
My dad knew him. He used to call his name all the time.
Adrian's saying, don't push so hard, Steve.
Yeah, I've actually just learned that, Adrian. Thank you. Just gentle, laying it on there and let it find its own way.
They are good little birds. You don't have to.
Yeah, I'll ever give him the tip.
The ones I've got are not as good as them.
I use his what's his name? Screwdriver. Holder. Same size.
A bit holder, Terry.
Bit older.
So that's where Gordon Bennett comes from.
Don't you worry about global warming, Ben. You're not contributing that much.
Don't worry about
your hot air. Your hot air, Ben, does more than that.
That'll still be here when we're gone, mate. Don't you worry about that. You'll worry more about your car chucking fumes out than this. That's carbon. That's good for you. That's natural.
Oh, Paul's asking has William sold his lathe, and he has. It's gone.
He has, Paul.
It's gone.
Got in there early. All right, John. John Scarborough's got to go.
See you later, John.
Bye, John.
Thanks for coming over.
Take it easy, buddy.
Right, so we just need to clean that up. So I'm just going to run a bit of 240 over the top of that quickly.
Oh, Doug Miller's got a new video capture card. Woohoo.
Now you've got to get a video going to capture it.
Is you obviously going to use a camcorder or some such? Oh, Paul Captain's looking for a new lathe. Well, we'll soon have to fix you up with a 508 then.
Yeah. Get yourself a 508, Paul.
There's 780 quid off them currently.
Right.
He's prepared to offer £10 sterling.
That's looking quite nice, Steve. Am I going to colour this in any way or description? Or?
Yeah, I'm going to colour it. Of course I'm going to colour it.
Ooh, don't be ridiculous, man. Yeah, Steve's is gone as well, Paul.
What's that?
Yeah.
Your old lathe.
Yeah, it went last Friday, I think, or was it the Friday before?
Buenas noches, Matthias.
Hi, Matthias.
See you, Matthias.
Thanks for coming in.
Thanks for coming over,
Appreciate
mate.
it.
Hope to see you again.
Doug's hoping to use a
Make
DSLR
sure you on Sunday
camera.
I'm live. Hop in with Matthias if we do 7 o'clock Sunday night.
I should do that too. I should use a DSLR camera
Hackington
in my life, shouldn't I?
Just make sure that some DSLRs you can't charge while they're being used.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
So because that's why I didn't use mine, because you can't charge mine while you're using it, and that only used to last about 35 minutes.
What's that?
Can you not buy a
DSLR?
dummy battery or something for them? Is there not something about a
Nope.
battery that you can?
I don't know.
I'm sure there is, you know.
I don't know.
Not for DSLR, there isn't.
I didn't go that far
I think
into it.
there
'Cause
is.
I just bought 2 camcorders and used 2 decent camcorders.
You can buy a battery pack, which would hold about 4 batteries or 3 batteries.
No,
Cut
I'm
my
sure
finger.
I've seen
my
something
God.
about.
Oh, I've got to pack it. Look, I need stitches. Look.
I
Right,
know.
get the super glue up. Right, so I think I'm going to highlight all this. So I'm going to paint that one colour, and then I'm going to dry brush over the top of it to highlight that. I'm going to colour this another shade of colour, and then I'm going to highlight individual spots of the texture with some of the Joe Sonia colours.
Ooh, Joe Sonia's.
So I'm going to use 2 different blacks. I'm going to use just gesso black on this, and then I've got a black called Fancy Black, which has got like a bronzy tinge to it, which I'm going to use.
Oh.
Actually, I want a shiny
dummy
black,
battery.
so I don't want.
That's exactly what it is, Doug. A dummy battery. You can do.
Not on DSLRs, it's not.
Well,
Can I do it on camcorders?
don't think you're
guarantee
right.
it.
Kerry, the Cornish maid, is in.
Okay.
Good evening, Kerry. I'm
How
going
are
to look it up.
So, I ain't got a black, glossy black.
Dummy battery.
For digital single lens reflex.
DSLR cameras.
Right.
Freddy's in. Frederick Day. Frederick.
Hi, Frederick.
Frederick's a quartermaster of my woodturning club, and I've been
Really?
tasked of sourcing the video system for demos. I have no
Oh.
idea where to go. Does the team have any suggestions?
Oh, Paul Finley will tell you. Paul Finley knows. He was party to the acquisition of the video system for the Ulster woodturners, and it's a fabulous system.
Art Turnigan Krafts is in as well. Good evening.
Good evening. Right, so I'm going
Paul
to use.
might be able to help you there.
So I'm going to use this fancy black to cover the whole piece because I don't want. Gesso's going to be a matte black, and I don't want matte. I want a gloss.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Brian.
Let me just go back to there. It just says there's a
Place for us. A time.
there's a place for us.
Go on.
Get dummy battery pack on eBay. Get dummy battery packs on eBay. Do you need a dummy battery for mirrorless for your? Why do you need a dummy battery for your mirrorless or DSLR camera? Blah blah blah. What is a dummy battery? Apparently you can't, Terry.
Put a dummy battery and it won't work. You can run DSLRs straight off charger.
You can't. Not all of them. Mine you can't.
No, decent ones.
Cheeky fucker.
If you use
Wait,
this
mine
system-
does.
I'm talking about £2,000 cameras, not like the rubbish you got.
What is mine? Mine's is a Canon something. Oh, I've just killed the lights in my studio. Oh dear. Oops.
But you'll get no better picture from a DSLR than what you will a decent camcorder.
It depends on the
EOS
lens.
1300D, I hope.
If you're using the camera isn't the thing, it's the lens you need. Depends on the lens you use, depends on the quality of the picture. Really.
But cameras are not designed for video footage. Cameras are designed for still pictures.
Well, they do videos as well, DSLRs nowadays.
Not nowadays. Not so much nowadays. That might have been the
Modern
case
ones.
20 years ago, but not so much now.
Modern ones are brilliant.
Loads of people using them for video now. Loads. Lots of YouTubers.
I think they're only
and
limited in this
TikTokers.
country, though. I don't know about other countries, but they're limited in this country to 30 minutes, and you have to restart them. And that's something to do with the law, nothing to do with. So they've had to limit.
Oh, that's
cameras
probably EU
30
again, is it?
Yeah, it is. I think because the people that were using video cameras complained that DSLRs were, being able to run full time, and people were complaining. The manufacturers are complaining that they weren't built for that. They were built for photographs. So there was a law brought out anyway that they can only run for 30 minutes, and you got to restart them. Whereas video cameras can run for as long as the battery lasts, or the electric lasts, or whatever. What single lens reflex were you used to then, Alan? Pentax, I expect. Film camera. I used to have all those when I was a photographer back about 30 years ago. I used to have a Rolleiflex and a Hasselblad and all the rest of them. And a 5x4 plate camera. 10x8 plate camera as well. Yeah, been there. And it still do it sometimes. Ben, the DSLR is a digital single lens reflex. Basically an SLR going digital. SLR is a single reflex. It's a camera that imports a mirror, so you look through your eyepiece and the picture comes in, bounces off a mirror up to the prism and back into your eye, so you see your picture, and when you press the button the mirror flips up, the shutter slides across, it exposes the film or the digital sensor. Closes again, the mirror drops down. Joe Senior's in. Hello, Joe.
Hi, Joe.
Hey, Joe.
Woke up, Ben. Woke up, Joe.
You really know how to welcome people in, Terry.
She's lovely, isn't she?
Right, let's see this.
Why did you ask? No, a video recorder is not a phone. Phone will take video. It's not a dedicated video recorder. It's a phone. Jennifer's Krafts and Creations is in. Hello,
Jennifer.
You're not late, Jennifer. You come in when you finish your resin. We don't mind at all.
Evening, Jennifer. Never listen to Terry. You're welcome anytime, Jennifer.
That's what I said to her. Welcome anytime. She's never late. Just not early. Hers was Canon. Is about 15 years out of date. I take it you mean the make, not the Canon. But the thing is, if you've got something to take pictures, get out and take pictures and enjoy them. I used to look at when I'd go in the dark room and manipulate the photographs, put heads on different people and things. It's good fun.
Sometimes, Terry.
I took a picture of Ruth standing in a milk bowl with her hands up, trying to get out with her hands over the edge of the milk bowl. Great, you can do that in the dark room. Question, Steve, what are you going to do after it's painted black? Or are you leaving it black, Cornish maid?
I'm going to highlight it.
I'm going to dry brush it with something.
Rob's going to head off to beat the wife in bed. Beat the wife to bed, sorry. Hope you all have a nice weekend. Thank you, Rob. See you Sunday. If not, see you if and when.
See you later, Rob.
Cheers,
mate.
Thanks for coming in.
Why is that camera so glary?
Don't know.
Is it glary or is it just that camera?
It's all right.
Why is that?
There's a bit bright there, right?
Ben
on the view over the
it can't be too late for one of Steve's lives, as the good part is at the end.
Is that the same with everybody's life?
Do you know what, Ben? If I had feelings, I'd be upset.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I cared. If I cared at all.
Just looks washed out, doesn't it?
It's a bit.
Oh,
well. Michelle's working tonight.
She'll
be finished in half an hour.
all right, I'm going to put the camera on.
All right, mate. You take your time.
In other words,
the time I came back in from the shed last night.
2 hours then, Steve. That's what he's saying.
The time I came in from the shed last night, Michelle was in bed, sleeping. Oh, Aaron says a Sir to you peasants.
Yeah. When he shows me the photograph of the sword swiping across his neck, then I'll believe it.
Being tapped on both shoulders with the state ceremonial sword.
Yeah, then I'll believe him.
I'll believe it. Yeah, the proxon cases look like a piece of army equipment. They do indeed, man. Yep. Khaki green.
The mouse doesn't protect him.
Yorkshire gets just woken up as well. He's joined us. Hello, Glenn. Goodness.
Or dark bronze green is the colour the army use.
How's the photography going, Glenn? All right?
Evening, Glenn.
All right, a little bit more.
Spraying that on, Steve.
Hey?
Quicker spraying that on.
Yeah, but I've got all over the bark as well then, won't I?
All right, we're trying to not look on the bark, are we?
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Adrian. At least someone respects my full name, says it's Sir Ben Jamin.
Rag,
An absolute toe rag.
brilliant, Glim. Seeing that when I see you again.
Fabulous.
Out of focus, Steve.
What?
Something about
Right there.
What? What's that?
it's hunting
My
for
eyes.
focus.
Shouldn't be.
If
I've
it
turned the
focused by the
phone.
look of it, I don't know.
Well, it is on the Skype. It is on the Skype. It's hunting on the Skype.
Well, I
It
turned
seems
the-
to be okay on YouTube.
Oh, that's fine then. Don't worry.
Thought I turned
Seems
the
to
auto. Can't be because I turned the autofocus off.
That's better. Back in now.
That's Skype then, because the autofocus is turned off on that camera.
Doug thinks your camera's trying to self-correct the white balance.
Yeah, I think so. No. Because it's black, innit? That's the trouble.
Yep. What colour's the doors on your cupboards there? Are they white?
Grey.
They're pure white on your screen.
It's because the white balance is playing up.
This is what we were saying earlier, Brian, isn't it?
We
Yeah,
were.
it is indeed, yeah. Just trying to get the correct lighting for your workshop's almost impossible.
You get one.
Yeah,
you
because
get
as soon as you put a different piece of timber on and
Yep.
do a different colour, then it alters it again. So.
well. You
Mhm.
mean that Harlequin piece I did the other day? You put that up, and the colours are all perfect on that. As soon as you put a bit that's black, it just knocks everything out.
You see, when you've stepped out of the way now, and I'm looking at the YouTube picture now, the colours are grey again.
I shouldn't worry about his covers, though. We're not looking to see them.
Oh, no, but it's just the effect of the light, isn't it? It's just
Yes.
white balance.
As long as we focus on the piece of timber and it looks how Steve thinks it looks to him.
Well, it looks perfect to me.
There you go.
You know, but if we're seeing it like that as well, and it looks great at the moment, so you know that's all that counts really. Surrounding it.
Trouble is, unless you spend an absolute fortune on cameras and lighting and
Yeah.
No, Ben, he didn't want to get it. I said that he didn't want to get it on the bark, so that's why he's not spraying it.
Can you get spray can gesso? Says Ben.
No, I don't think so
I don't think you can.
no, I don't think so.
because it's too thick and gloopy.
Too thick, right?
I didn't want to use gesso because I wanted a sheen to it, so I've used this what's so-called fancy black. It's got like a bronzy sheen to it.
Looks nice actually. Does look nice. You can see the bronze sheen as well.
Right, so I just need
I
to nip and get
I
some.
should use that.
Just need to get some water to wash this brush in before it goes hard. Oh, come on. You know you want to come out there. All right, 2 seconds, I'll be back.
Tick tock.
Never mind.
Fill the awkward silence, Terry. Not like you not to fill the awkward silence.
Oh well, I was just going to talk about you. What do you think that looks like then?
What do I think it looks like?
Yeah.
When-
you think that
when-
looks like that's like larva, and it's all where it's coming down
Mm.
through the middle.
Lava doesn't go in
Red at the
streak.
bottom, really
Yeah.
white, and then going down to cherry red, and then down to black. That would make it look like larva running down the side of a mountain.
Lava doesn't have ridges like that, Terry.
It does.
No, it
sometimes.
doesn't. Doesn't have
Sometimes
sharp
it does.
ridges. It doesn't. It has molded bits.
When it
It's
cools, it does.
rounded. No, it doesn't.
It does.
Doesn't.
Seen it.
Won't argue.
Okay.
You two aren't
Nothing
arguing
rubbish.
again. I'll leave you for 3 minutes.
Mr. William Kenny says it's fine on YouTube. Okay, it's fine.
Rob, the professor, says he used to like birds of prey until he found a pair of legs from one of his hens this morning.
That might
they
not
gotta
be a
live,
bird of
Rob,
prey,
don't they?
though, Rob.
I gotta live. I mean, it's your fault for letting the hens get near them.
That could have been a ferret or a stoat or a weasel or a
Could have
fox.
been, no,
or...
the ferret would have left everything else except it would have just taken the middle out.
Right, so let's have a look here.
Fox
Could have been
looks
a
so
cat.
Actually, I'm going to use these colours. I think I got these. I think you got some of these, didn't you, Brian?
Yep.
Arteza, I got some of those as well. Arteza, yeah.
So I'm going to use these colours because
Nice.
they're quite vibrant colours. So let's go for a, what's this one?
Adrian
Lime,
says,
shocking lime
Adrian
green.
says, play nicely, Terry.
We never play nicely, Adrian. You know.
They're like
Play
two old
nicely.
women, handbags at dawn.
Woohoo! Play nicely.
Ben's got he's a food manic, and he reminds him of Cadbury's flake between two bits of air roll.
It's all about the
Aero
food.
bubble.
Right, so while that's drying there, because that's quite thick on there, I'm going to start colouring some of these in. So this is
Actually, those lines you've cut in, the lines, they might juice on you nicely because of different reflections.
yeah, possibly.
They might do. Just at all.
Jennifer thinks we're like an old married couple. No,
They
we're
are,
not.
Shinka. They are. They're
No,
terrible.
we don't ever kiss and make up.
No. It ain't happening next week.
Ain't happening. We might argue more next week, but you know.
Yeah, possibly. You never know. We'll see.
Wash that brush out.
I don't know why we come in here and watch this every week. I really
I
don't.
don't know either. It's bloody tough, isn't it? Eh?
You can go. Nobody's making you stay. You get that little red button there that says hang up. You can hang up any time you like.
I only said that because Yorkshire gets just put in Waldorf and Stadler. And that's what they say.
I was going to say we're like Joe and Glyn, but
Joe and Glenn, yeah.
Joe and Glenn. Right, so let's put just.
Like Kevin says, it's already amazing already.
Yes,
it reminds me of the Scream painting by Edward Munch.
well, if you had two cheeks on each side and then a couple of eye sockets, it would be lovely, perfect. That's a brilliant painting too.
I think she used some of the chameleon flakes in them roundels.
I was going to copy that one to Scream. I thought,
Not tonight, Roy.
give her nightmares.
Not tonight, right? Okay.
Gave her nightmares.
It's very black suddenly.
Give it a chance, son. Give it a chance.
Okay, Steve, I'll do that.
Steve, no, we're not, Steve.
I'm going to give him a grilling, Steve. I'm going to give him a grilling anyway. But,
No, we're not, Steve. There is no chance that we're doing that. None. Zero. Nil, nada.
You're going to get a grilling anyway. It's going to have to be better than best. I'm telling you that. Gold leaf needed, says Adrian. Stephen?
No. Gold leaf. I hate gold leafing.
Oh, you're
It's horrible
shocking
because
by
of
for
her.
saying no this evening.
I don't like gold leaf. It's just a pain in the ass.
It is. Pain in the aspidistras.
You
No,
get-
Steve.
You end up getting.
Yes, Stephen. Yes, I'm into that.
You get gold
Actually,
leaf
it's a good
floating around.
idea.
Gold leaf floating around for the next 3 months.
I'll tell you why it's a good idea. Because that will then, everybody that watches it, know what goes on for an assessment.
It's
And
not
that might
happening, Terry.
encourage some of them to actually do it.
It's not happening, Terry.
Until I actually tell Stephen, still listening, I went to my woodturning club on Tuesday, and committee have put it to their test, and they want, because we're affiliated. I've convinced lots of people to join the AWGB, and they're currently doing that. We could have 19 people wanting to be assessed. Email's gone out tonight. So if you get 19 people from Lessingham Woodturning, or the Woodturning, was it Lincolnshire Woodturners Association, then I've got a lot of work to do. And so have you, Steve, because I might get you up here. You can do it in the hall.
19 people over 5 days.
No, 2 days.
Well, the
Get 2
thing
days
is,
going in
you
3
can say
days.
you got two assessors. You got more than one lathe, so you can have two assessors
We
at
got
the same
5
time.
lathes. We got 5 lathes, so that's fine.
No,
Because we have 5 lathes every other week, and there's 5 people teaching others, and they really want to.
it's good.
They really want to
Steve
get enough
says-
tutors to cover that.
Steve says
We're
we're
on
on
overtime,
overtime
yeah.
then.
Yeah. So that could be coming up, Steve. Okay, I'll just think you'll work.
Just drop that in. Yeah. So
They're all getting the email this weekend, and then it will be filtered through, and they'll do the online course, which they will do. And I'll ask you to let me know if they've actually done it and joined.
Benjamin says the monster that invented glitter is probably the same monster person that invented gold leaf.
Yeah.
I think it was somebody in the Spanish Inquisition, Ben. Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition. One of me, says Lionel.
Okay, hands up in the chat.
Bonjour.
Hello, Lionel. Good evening. Hands up in the chat. Who thinks Brian should do? Brian's got to do an assessment next week.
No.
Who thinks he should do it live?
He's not.
On the tube. I'm not telling you the assessor is, but yeah.
I've already had one assessment in my workshop already. I'm not doing it again.
Yeah, but not live.
That's a bit
Monster invented glitter, Lucy. How do you work on it? Just because your kids can't control themselves.
Kids can't control themselves. That's a bit harsh.
Monster definitely invented glitter, so obviously your kids are running around throwing glitter everywhere.
They're only children.
Glitter. Shouldn't have glitter if they're too young to use it, probably.
No, that's what glitter's for. Kids, they throw about the place.
I thought that was custard and on.
No.
See?
I'd pay to watch that. No.
Rob, the professor, said he'll pay to watch that as well.
Susie, the Swiss woodturner, question. What has Brian been assessed for? Is he becoming an RPT?
Pending negotiations with World.
No, I'm being assessed to become an AWGB tutor.
I'm assessing her.
And you're too late about the RPT thing.
He's being assessed to be a tutor of the AWGB on, well, sometime next week when I get there.
That's a horrible colour, that is. Shady pink, shady orange.
Shady orange.
That's what it says on the bottle, shady orange.
Shady orange. That sounds a bit shady.
I know, we're only joking.
Real slim shady, please.
Frightening Brian. I'll have a secret video going there so I can put it up later.
All right, so this is glowing peach. Looks more like blue and pink to me.
My computer's having a bit of a freaky to itself here. Is my computer frozen, Terry?
Well, you're sort of jumping around, Brian.
Yeah,
you're like stopping and starting. You know, it's not
idea
looking
what's
good.
going on with my computer.
Glitching.
Because you never look good to me anyway.
Thanks, Terry. Cheers, pal. Friends like you, who needs enemies?
He is actually. That's the plan. If he passes the assessment, that is, Steve, then I will then go on to explain what he needs to do to become the Northern Ireland rep.
What?
The AWGB.
What? Hey,
It won't take long to explain. 3 minutes.
You're doing
Hello,
it.
Brian. Welcome to the club. You're now the rep for the AWB in Northern Ireland. Go on, see?
Smart God. Am I just getting mugged here? Is this what's happening here?
Bye-bye, Adrian. Looks like
I
your
don't
wife's
mind.
got the better of you.
See you, Adrian.
Adrian's coming under pressure from Mrs. O.
Oh, no.
Join the family. You should
Bye,
probably
Adrian.
go, Adrian. You won't see much better here anyway, Adrian. It's finished, really. Explosion of Skittles. Factory.
Skittles, did you say that?
Skittles factory.
I thought you were talking about Lucy's children there again.
Poor Lucy's kids again tonight.
Twisted Pete says, Brian, I thought the AWGB kicked you out because you're living in a part of the UK they don't recognise.
Yeah, I know. No, they didn't kick me. I left in the huff.
Left in half, that's all. He's
But
back.
I'm back. You're right. I'm back.
You get another
You're
18
fine,
quid
I'm
out
back.
of him every year.
You get another 18 quid out of every year, right?
And anybody else in the chat and not members of the AWGP, think about joining.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because you can get some
We
good
agree.
training courses out of them for free.
For free is right.
You know, and you can do other things as well, and they give you insurance and things like that for your club. So, you know, it's a good thing to think about. Just jump on the website, AWGB website, and you'll be inundated with things to look at.
Yeah, inundate the member secretary. Get stuck in. Susie, this link,
Governor says, I hope he passes. I've got a load of things I want training on.
Susie, this link,
Well,
this link is just for Susie.
Right, blue, no, purple.
Just
Royal
for Susie.
purple.
There's
Royal
Susie.
purple.
Susie asked the question.
Oh, it's got
There's 64 other people just press that button, Brian.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
you've blown it, mate. Blown it.
That doesn't taste very nice.
We're friends again now. Honestly. Yes, he is going to be the rep. But I was going to tell him when I got over there, but it doesn't matter now. He knows. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, 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 dun.
Looking good, Steve. Very good. All right.
Adrian says, nice one, Steve, but I still think gold leaf would have been better.
Yeah. You put it on, Adrian.
Go and enjoy your evening, Adrian. Spend the time with your wife.
Yeah.
What colour did you put on as a highlight there, Steve, on the black streaky bit?
That's that fancy black.
All right, so you didn't add anything to it. It's just because it's that fancy black.
Yeah.
I think I need to get some of that. It looks quite nice.
Ian Leach says he's got good imagination. A comet trail through a starry sky.
Comet trail, yeah, through a starry sky.
Edge of the world.
Excuse me.
Let's take ages. The sort of thing you should give your kid, keep them quiet.
I'll be back in a minute.
Okay, mate.
Hold the fort, Brian.
The fort is being held, Terry. I always hold the fort. I'm reliable. That's if nothing else, I'm reliable. Benjamin says you could add some gold leaf to your logo, Steve.
I could, Ben.
Is this just below the knot, Ben?
Yeah. Just below the knot.
Did you measure that roundel that's on your lathe?
No, I didn't.
It seems the same size as mine, did you?
No,
No, you forgot.
Remind me when we finish and I'll do it.
You forgot.
I did forget.
I know. I knew you would forget. Never mind. I don't think anybody ever answered me when I asked, was anybody going to the Chestnut Weekender?
Yeah,
I
obviously
keep promoting this Chestnut Weekender, but nobody's biting.
Obviously nobody's going.
Nobody seems to be biting at all tonight. I think Emma's going to she's taking her stock to sell as well. Emma will be there. I don't know who else is going. Should I have a look and see?
So it was on Facebook earlier that they was all setting up ready for it. Right.
Click.
One more colour, I think, just to give it a little bit of colour. Then we'll highlight the bit through the middle there. So
Haywood Civic Centre in Greater Manchester, is that?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, bit of yellow. Dreamy lemon yellow.
Dreamy lemon. Lovely. Sounds interesting. So there's the link to the Chestnut Weekender page on the website if you want to go and have a look at that. Some nice, there are some, oh, wrong link. There it is. It's called the Four Nations Weekender. What's that? Oh, chocolate. Orange fondants.
Orange fondants. Oh,
Lovely.
my darling wife bought them for me today.
Who have we got? We've got.
So I think I'll have a couple of those. Nice.
Jason Breach is turning Saturday afternoon. Sunday is Jay Harriet. That's the chairwoman of the RPT committee, by the by. Joe Laird is on from Ireland.
You know Joe's mate, wasn't he?
He's a mate of mine, yeah. He was in my workshop for 4 hours the other day. Anyway. So doors open at 8:30. I don't know if you have to have a ticket or can you pay in the door. I have no idea.
Yeah,
But anyway, it's on this weekend. If you're about Manchester area, nip over to Chestnut Weekender. Some great turners on show. It's a bit far, says Lucy, and she's working tomorrow. Oh dear. Oh well. Well, not everybody can make it. I'm sure they'll get a good turnout anyway. But,
well, I might. Well, I'm not going, but I might go. Pending Ruth wants to come with me. If we can get a couple of hours off, because Manchester's only about 2 hours and a half, 2 hours.
Is it?
Yeah, 2 hours. Lincoln to Manchester. Look it up, Brian. Can't be bothered.
Oh, I can't be bothered.
Actually, I'll look it up here.
You look it up, Darren. Stick it in Google Maps.
I am. That's the wrong one. Maps. Lincoln.
Frederick Day says, I'm seeing spots before my eyes. 1960, psychedelic, man.
Wish I'd have numbered these. Been easier to colour them in.
Yeah, true.
Try again.
Still think you should put some size down some of the little channels and then throw some fairy dust at it.
No.
It's about 2.5 hours, says Ian Leach.
Is it? Okay,
Yeah,
Ian, thanks. I'm just looking 2.5 hours. Oh, I don't know. I'll get time to do that then. Busy tomorrow morning.
You're busy tomorrow, aren't you?
Morning.
You're not workshopping tomorrow?
Saturday.
You haven't been in the workshop for ages, Terry. Bray.
Sunday I was in.
Right.
How long do I need to spend in the workshop, Brian?
You're spending too much time gallivanting around the country. You're neglecting that poor lathe of yours.
Did I tell you I'm on holiday next week?
Poor Dave.
Yeah, are you? Next week? Or the week
Poor
after?
Dave.
Next week.
Right, a little bit of
Next
Joe
week.
Sonia.
What is it, Axel?
Next week.
Iridescent blue.
Is it time for your mum to come home? Is it? Hello, dogs.
You want to let him out, Brian? Let him run down the street looking for her.
No, I won't do that. Sure as eggs, I'll open the door and she'll drive in the driveway and run over one of them. That'll be the end of me then. Never mind the dog. But they know it's time for her to come home, so they're getting a bit restless. Matthew's actually supposed to be looking after them, but he's not doing a very good job.
Ruth gets like that when I'm due to come home.
Oh no. Don't want that on it.
Sits at the window and waits for me.
She does, aye. 65 people watching paint dry.
Wow.
Hey, well done, guys, on a Friday night.
Including us.
None of you's got a life at all.
Then you got a life, yeah. Steve is enjoying it anyway. He takes him back to his school days.
He's loving this.
Yeah. So this is just Joe Sonia iridescent blue I'm putting on here. Just so these stick out a little bit. Try not to get it on too thick.
Andy says Steve PM sent with dimensions.
Wait, mate.
Andy the Valley Woodturner.
Yeah.
Oh, Andy's looking for something, is he?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Never mind.
Hmm.
I think we got Emma Cook demonstrating on the 360 Club, haven't we?
Yep.
We have.
Monday.
Monday night, yep. That'll be good.
All those that non-members is worldwide, 360.com.
He's good.
Get on there. Think about joining. Demonstrator
Five-
every month.
Cup of coffee a month, £5.
Demonstrator every month. Brilliant
Yep.
one. Well, I did it once, but not necessarily brilliant, but the rest were.
Yeah, it was, I. Paul Shooting says Smarties and Liquors. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, I see that.
Yeah. Smarties and licorice, yeah.
Lucy says the banter between mum and dad that we come here for.
Oh, don't make Stephen cry, Lucy.
I mean,
He thinks
Lucy, you
he's
might
doing
at
good
least have
there.
mentioned Steve, you know,
Yeah.
and the turning.
Just banner.
No,
Just ban Lucy. She loves us.
but banner yourself.
It's you. She
boy.
don't like Steve.
I think some white dots would go well, says Frederick.
White.
And black dots. Yeah, they'll go well.
I particularly like the bit of rough looking bark around the outside.
Yeah, that is good.
Yes.
I'll go with the rough bit in
Yeah,
the middle.
Terry, hold on. Stop. Everybody
Brian,
back up.
Stop
Back up.
in, Brian.
We just agreed on something.
What's that?
We just agreed on something.
Well, Lucy loves us.
No, about
No.
the bark on that piece.
Yeah, well, yeah.
That has to be a first.
Mm,
I'm gobsmacked.
yeah. All right. I'll give you that then.
I'm smacked in the
We
gob.
did agree on the bark. So that's the wood's fault, not ours.
That was obviously a mistake somewhere. I don't know what happened there.
Benjamin sees some weird thing. Does anyone see a woman's face as the bark and her hair as the lines?
Oh yeah.
You got some weird looking friends.
Oh, Lucy's starting to crawl now, Steve. She says, "Thanks, Steve. I love you too." Yeah, creep.
No good backing it up. No good doing that. It's too late when you said it.
No point.
It's all right,
telling them
Lucy.
backwards.
I'll just go and cry into my pillow tonight.
Yeah.
It's fine. I know where I'm not loved.
What do you mean, pillow? You're on the sofa tonight, big lad.
No, that's all right. I'll sleep in
Yeah.
this. That's comfier.
You sleep with a woman with the black hair.
Aye, this one here. with a terribly dehydrated skin.
Terrible trios. You got a bit of a skin condition, love.
Lucy says, Ben, I can see what you mean. But I would say a witch's face.
Ooh, that's more like it.
Come on, Lucy. I've seen some witches in my time.
But no, not like that.
Ben says rotate it back now. It was 30 seconds ago. Oh, dang.
Right, so this is the last one. A little bit of gold. Joe Sonia gold. And this will be the last colour on these
Last
bits.
one.
And then we just need to do something with the middle one. You shut up, Oosby.
See, you can't. Nobody likes Brian. He's just getting it from every angle now. Like.
Dear, I don't know. That's it. That's that. Yeah, that's it. Lucy. That's
Here,
the
I just thought of
attitude.
something, Brian.
What's that about?
We could do a Pete next week.
We should do a peep. Go on then.
Yeah.
What?
We can get drunk in the field. You got fields, haven't you?
We could. Yeah,
could.
7. I've got
Get
7
the
of them
Barbie
over
out.
there.
Get some friends around. Get drunk in the field. Shall we?
Up to the stables.
Shall we? Shall we? Yeah. Shall we? Yeah. Brilliant.
Just put some shavings in the stables.
Kavanagh can come. Kenny can come.
Barbecue outside.
Good idea.
Sand paddock to go and play in if you want to go and build a sandcast or something, you know. Yeah.
Bring their wives if they really want to, but yeah. Get drunk in the field.
Lucy says, Brian, my kids think you're amazing. Well, I'm not surprised, Lucy.
Because you know the other thing, Brian.
I love children.
If we do a live at Yorkshire,
Yes, mate. Mm-hmm.
and they see me standing next to you, they realise you were a hobbit as well.
Oh no, Daddy, don't
Oh yeah,
me
they will. They will.
Jennifer likes me too, see.
Yeah, Jennifer's creeping now. Look.
No, she's not.
Everybody feels sorry for the Scotsman.
Love
Jennifer loves me. Me and Jennifer go back years, don't we, Jen?
Ben says, look at the face. Oh, face. Can't see a face.
Ben's got it, though. He thinks there's a face there.
What's he been smoking?
Paul Cavan says, I
What's
don't
he
do
been
less than...
smoking?
Paul Cavan says,
Face?
It
Where
looks like
is
a man's
this?
face with a man's face with a hook nose. Well, not a hook nose, but almost.
I can see what he means
Looks
about
like a
the
man's
hair, the
face.
waviness of the hair. I can see that. But I can't say I've
Yeah.
never seen a bird look like that, and I don't drink.
Well, I've seen a few, but you haven't been around as long as me.
I've seen a few.
don't spin it too quick, I heard it fall off. And while you're sleeping, and while you're in the field sleeping, I'll clear out Brian's workshop. Fair enough. At least you'll be able to find stuff in my workshop. Paul.
Steve, if you paint an eye just below that white light bark where it goes the bark where it goes a bit darker, paint an eye a little bit higher with your finger, higher, there, but and towards away from the lathe. Oh, back a bit. There, you paint an eye there. That's a woman's face.
Hang on.
Well, that's a man's face or a witch's face or a genie's face or whatever they call it. Because you got the nose, like a little stump. Is the nose.
Wee stumpy bit.
Imagine where the eye's going to go. Down a bit, down a bit more, down a bit more. Down. Down a bit more. Down.
Hang on, let me get hold of it.
That's it. There you go. You got the nose look.
You can't unsee it.
And the lips below the nose.
I can't see a face there yet.
Well,
forehead.
that piece of wood coming out. You know the branch coming down.
This is the forehead.
The
this
lips.
is the nose.
Yeah, that's
this
the
is
forehead.
The
Here's the nose. There's the lips. Yeah. Here's the eye. And
My
there.
eye.
Perfect.
Where's the forehead?
That
there.
white bark. There.
Oh. I was going to try and give her a spot on her eye.
That's her eye. Her eye. Forehead's above that, Brian. You know, the light bit of bark.
Forehead, nose, lips.
Forehead, nose, lips,
Okay.
eye. Well done, Ben.
Use your imagination,
Weird, Ben,
Brian.
but well done. Side of her chin coming down there, that cheek. Going all the way down.
Yeah, oh no. Still don't see it. Sorry.
Use your imagination, Brian.
I haven't got any.
Oh, he needs a guitar now.
A guitar?
See,
Jimi
Ben saying
Hendrix.
the eyes at the top.
One of these, Terry.
Jimi Hendrix. That's one of those, Brian. Play it. Play it, Brian. Oh, that was good. Clunk. Tune it, Brian. That's
That's it. That's a copyright strike.
You better be using. You better be using a. Oh, you should use one of those
just my finger.
violin things.
I've just my finger.
Yeah.
Right. So let's get rid of the eye before it falls on there and goes face down on something.
Wurzel the Wood Butcher says that you're seeing different to some of us, I think.
Yeah, they're seeing the face at the top.
Oh, God. The face at the top.
Oh, yeah. Is it this bit? Is here the eye? Is this the eye here? Here's the eye.
No.
Well, you people have got some
You've got the nose, the lips, and the eyes just above the nose, and that's the
Steve
forehead.
Gordon, you lot have been with the sand and sealer. Well, man.
Sniffing the sanding sealer and drinking the meths.
Oh, Rob, the professor says, have a night out in Donny. You'll see plenty of girls like that.
Right, clean bit of paper. Right, we need to dry brush all
A
this
few
now.
more beers, Brian, and they'll all look the same, mate. Your horizons get wider the more you drink.
You're right. But if that's a girl, she certainly needs some of Rob's moisturiser.
Rosy paste.
Right, so bit of silver, bit of rose gold, and a bit of pale gold, I think.
You're putting more paint on this thing.
I am.
Rose gold.
So I'm going to dry brush this. You know, dry brush, Brian. Dry brush.
Oh, you mean a thing I find difficult? Yeah, dry brushing.
Right, so we'll go with silver first.
That's it. The year to the left with John Lennon glasses on. Perfect.
Involves 400 grit moisturiser, says Ian Leach. Yeah, indeed.
Right, so nice wide brush. Load the brush up. And then we're going to brush it all off.
Apparently there's a woman at the top and a witch in the middle. Oh my God. Lucy. What kind of hallucinating drugs?
I can't see the woman at the top, but I can see the witch in the middle.
Nope. It's getting dark, boys. Winter's coming.
It's been dark here for ages. I can look forward to lighter evenings over there. Got dark here about 7.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. It's not dark at 7:30.
No, but you're another 1,000 miles the other way, aren't you? Takes the sun longer to go over there.
Oh, 1,000.
Alright, so
You are about.
Well, it wouldn't be 1,000 miles from you, Ty. Don't be ridiculous.
No, it's about 800, isn't it?
Nah.
It's about 200 and 300 to the coast. How far is it across the channel?
Let's find out.
Irish Sea. How far is it from the Irish Sea? Takes all night to go across, apparently. Must be going about 20 mile an hour. If that then.
Google Maps. Where's Google Maps on my iPad?
Alright, so let's go with rose gold now.
Malcolm Douglas is already. He says he can see a couple of tubs of split Smarties.
Yep. Quite right.
That's it, Malcolm. Keep
I
it
have
simple.
to agree with that. Oh. Paul Callan says, cannot wait to watch you two in person.
Yeah.
We're both very quiet, shy, and
Very
retiring
calm,
in person.
shy, retiring people.
Yeah,
Yep.
right.
Very
absolutely,
reserved, Paul,
100%,
we are.
yep.
Yeah, right.
Wouldn't say boo to a goose.
Nope. Couldn't stand up in public and speak.
Nope. Definitely not. Don't do anything like that at all.
Michelle's going to be pulling her hair out. Yeah, she is, actually. So
She so is. Oh dear.
Oh, I like that colour. That's a nice colour, Steve. Let's do like that.
Axel's now standing at the office door, whining.
Whining, yeah. Bit like you, then, really.
Because his mum's not home yet.
So last colour, bit of
there
rose gold.
Right, from my house to Lincoln. No, Lincoln?
Yeah.
No. Heckington.
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 12 miles. So 12 miles less.
My house to Heckington is 243 miles, Terry.
All right.
Is that in a
Not
straight line?
occasionally.
Is that
You want to get a
No,
straight
that's
line, yeah.
that's a straight line. Nothing like, well, can I do a straight line? How do I do a straight line? I have to
as
go
the
to Google
bird,
Earth
as the
for a
crow
straight line.
flies.
They do it a straight line, don't they?
Well, not in Google Maps. You can't. I have to go to Google Earth for that. I think. Do I not?
Probably 100 and something then straight line. You could get one of those what's the name, drones that'll carry a human and just come straight over.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea. Google Earth. Should have had Google Earth on this iPad.
Jennifer, I don't think they'll be drinking it dry with Doombar. You ends up with seeing what Brian's got, what I'm taking.
I haven't got very many left. I've only got 10 left. I think I'll need to buy some more. No, 8. 10.
So
Mind you, I've drunk 2 this evening. So
what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get the gold on that way, the
Don't
silver
sell
on that way,
Dunbar over
and the
here,
red
Jennifer.
and the red flowing over that way. That's
Yeah,
the plan
nice.
anyway.
Wurzel's got to go. Sorry. Okay, Wurzel. See you again. He's got to go sort Mother out for bed.
See you later, Wurzel. Thanks for coming
All
over.
right, Wurzel.
Thank you so much for coming in.
Take it easy, buddy.
Jetpacking. That's the word I was looking for. Jetpack.
Jetpack. That's the one, jetpack. Don't think you do 200-mile jetpacks.
Can jetpacks carry timber?
Don't think they carry.
I'm not going to leave empty-handed.
Oh no, you're not. You're definitely not leaving empty-handed. I'll give you some magnolia to take home.
I'll get that bloke Kenny up there.
He's coming on Saturday. Right, how do you do this? What's
Right, so I'm just going to put a little bit more silver on there.
Oh, excuse me.
A cider apple, Lucy. Don't forget, I used to live down in Devon.
You lot need educating in the world of real ale. Real ale?
Bars
What's that?
is real ale.
2 bars, nice. Right, how do you do a measurement from place to place? Let's have a look.
Direct line. Just ask for the direct line from.
It's got a ruler.
As the crow flies.
It's got a ruler. Ruler. Add a point. Where am I adding the point? Right there. Use the crosshairs or a pencil to set points. Where's
Right.
crosshairs? Oh, there's crosshairs.
So far as I'm going to go.
Ah,
See, the wood turning. Scott says it looks like chocolate with a chocolate bar with M&Ms.
M&Ms.
All these different ideas come up. That's what it's designed to do. Designed to make your
Imagination.
move into it and think of what it could be. That's what an art piece is all about, really. Yeah, Lucy, I've got a microbrewery across the road from me. It's a windmill. 28 sail windmill in the world, I think that's working. And it's got a brewery underneath, and I think one of their ales is 8.6%. It's 100 yards away.
right. Straight line to Hackington.
Jennifer can't keep her eyes open. She's had obviously quite a bit of Baileys.
Too
She's
much
going to
Baileys.
bed. Good night,
See you later,
Jennifer.
Jennifer. Thanks for coming
See you
over.
next time. Thanks
Yeah,
for coming.
Lincoln.
Actually,
I
found
found Lincoln, Terry. Can't find.
I look for Sleaford
I'm looking.
on the A17. SLEAD.
Right. Let's have a guess out here.
Still can't find Sleaford.
I can't remember the names, Lucy. But when I go, if I go with her, because we don't go with her very often, but when I go with her, I'll get the names. There's about 4 different ones. They range from 5.1 or 5.2 to 8.7. They brew their own there and then in the windmill.
Oh, it's not high enough.
Windmill Brewery, it's called. You can look that up, actually. And it's a great taste, too.
So there you go. There it is.
Is it finished?
V for victory. V for victory, Steve.
So
Take it back a bit now so we can see it quite a bit smaller, too.
a bit smaller. I'll be next door if I make it any smaller. Try and put it that way so you can see the woman's face. Is that better?
That's better.
I turn it just so the so the colours just. I've put
See, as you turn it, that colour. Look at that.
Silver comes that way, gold comes that way, and then a bit of rose gold just brushed over the top of them.
So,
235 miles as a crow flies.
Alan Gibbs would like to know what is the name of the black you used, please.
The black is in that set of whatever the make is now. I can't remember.
The Artez colours.
Yeah, Artez. And the black, let me just hang my smock up. The black is called Fancy, I think that's Fancy Black. So the black, Fancy Black, look.
Is that similar to Posh Terry? Fancy Black.
Lift the box up so they can see it again, because I bought those from...
if you go on to my Amazon affiliation thing,
link.
they're in there. Because every product I use that I buy from Amazon is attached to my affiliate link. So they're good colours. They're nice and
yeah, they are nice actually.
vibrant. They cover really well. Only go, you mean that really covered in one coat. I didn't put any sand and cedar on. Really, you should put sand and cedar on it. But they covered really well. And as you can see, they've got like an antique bronzy. It's got an antique bronzy shimmer to it, which is really nice.
Royce beat you to it. He's put the Amazon link in. Probably it's his link.
Oh,
Mike Evans is stunning, Steve. Well done.
Thank you very much. Sorry, it's not too much turning tonight, but
fancy black. 4 ounces. There you go.
Ben says it looks great.
£7.99.
Oh, he's not sure why she's got a goatee.
Well done, Mike.
Lots of women I know got goatees and moustaches and every other.
Oh, I've just seen the woman's face now.
Oh, well done, Brian.
it only took him 3 hours.
I said you had another point of doom bar at me.
Sure.
You can see everything now.
Yes, that extra point of doom bar. I can see the world.
I can see an eye now.
So yeah, so
In a minute, you'll see him riding a horse. It'll be a horse he's riding.
just a bit of fun, really. Bit of simple texturing, bit of simple colouring. Nothing too high tech.
It is amazing how we see everything different.
But that's the good
Calvin
thing.
says,
We all sort of
Paul
say.
Calvin says, it's not very round.
Has it got to be round?
It's not meant to be.
Not everything that comes off a lathe has to be round.
That's proven that, Paul.
Nothing.
It wasn't
Wood
much a
turners-
lathe this evening, it was more an Atlas diesel.
Oh no, just drop that.
Yeah, but Steve's got a bad shoulder, people. He did say at the beginning. Those are late coming in. He's got a bad shoulder and he couldn't turn too long.
He's a bit stiff. He's a bit of a big girl's blouse, to be honest.
Yeah, you're a bit of a woman, eh? Oh, I shouldn't say that.
I've just dropped that
Anyway.
collar on the floor and I don't know where it's gone.
Could have been, it's probably made of brass, so you won't be able to get a magnet to pick it up.
No, it's metal. I think it's. Oh yeah, it might be brass actually. Yeah. Oh, I'll find it in a minute. Can't we?
Here, go clink, 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 clink as it goes through the Hoover.
It's got to be somewhere. Oh,
Go get it.
Right, the boy says it looks like the Gringe's face. It does a bit. Mrs. Gringe, says Lucy.
Mrs. Grinch. That's not very nice. Talk about
Malcolm Douglas
Ronaldo.
can see a duck's head with a beak down the right side.
Paul Calvin says, in fairness, very little comes off my lathe round. It's mostly oblong.
Paul, I heard it's mostly flying.
flying, flying off. Right, I'll have to find that in a
You
minute.
got fancy trousers too. Yeah.
Yeah. Psychedelic 60s trousers, yeah.
Flares.
Very, very short legs. Must be related to Terry.
No, it's Lucy's sister.
Everybody's got it in for everybody tonight.
I can't believe that you said that, Terry. That's terrible. Shocking thing to say about Lucy.
Oh well. Life's a bitch.
After Ashley bigged you up and all.
Don't say then you marry one because that's not quite correct. You could say
Right.
then you've known several.
Right, so that's about it. I think.
It is?
Lovely.
Think so.
We're finished. Yay!
I think so. Sorry it took so long. But I like that.
It was worth the wait.
Worth
Yeah.
the weight in gold.
That fancy black looks really nice when you hold. Can you see
It
it shimmering
does.
in the light?
Look at that.
I
See how
can,
it
yeah.
shimmers? Perfect.
Actually, good. I wonder if people use that for something else.
It's quite a nice black,
Oh,
actually.
Michelle must be home. The dogs have just started to jump up and down.
As
at the
usual,
door.
Donna's in. Hello, Donna.
Hi,
Hi,
Donna.
Love Angel artist. Looks amazing, she said. Well done, Donna.
Thank you very much.
Just in time to the end, yeah.
Apparently that's the best part, so Ben reckon.
You're not the one to hang around here. Just pop in, say great, pop out.
Apparently that's the best time to come in at the end. So
Yes.
Sir Ben said.
It is. We've been here all this blinking time. We could have just gone somewhere else. Brian dropped in at the end.
Could have had 2 hours doing something deep. I mean,
Yeah, this isn't recent.
that's terrible.
And just
Right.
to let everybody know,
No
that's
better
what
place
I've been
to be.
eating.
Beaches.
My wife
Yeah,
bought me
you're
some
not
of
on the
these
screen, Terry.
peaches.
Why are you showing that, Terry?
He's
I'm
on the screen.
Oh, all right. Oh,
Peaches.
oh.
Orange fondants. And I've only eaten half of them. I'll eat
We're
the
on the
rest.
screen again. Oh, no.
Let's have a look off there.
Do-do-do-do.
That was an interesting little turn.
Little turn is the word.
Frederick Day reckons it's called a grotesque or gargoyle.
Gargoyle.
Hmm.
It's It's all about
That
having a
could be
bit of
Brian.
fun. It's about
You should be talking about Brian there, Frederick.
like Brian said last night. It's all about trying different things.
It is.
If it don't, at the end of the day, I can always turn it off. The faceplate is still on the back, or the ring's on the back still. If I don't like it, I can turn it all off, and I haven't really wasted anything other than a couple of hours and a bit of paint. I haven't really wasted anything.
And don't forget that is 2 inches thick, so you could turn that round like Paul likes and turn it into a bowl if you want to.
Yeah. So
Good.
there's still plenty of meat on there, as you can see. It's still quite chunky, so it's quite easily turn that. But yeah, I like that. That's Nick's Christmas present.
That's that sorted, isn't it?
That's that
I
problem
think
sorted for the
that's
shed.
a nice housewarming thing for your daughter's house.
Shouldn't have that. Shouldn't have that old tat in her house.
Why not? Her dad made it.
She's too posh for that.
She's too
Yeah,
posh.
she won't have his rubbish.
I don't know where she gets that from.
Yeah, her mum obviously. Not
She's
you,
that
anyway.
posh, you don't want her mum to come round and clean.
Right.
I haven't been eating anything. I've been
Good night, Jason. Thanks for
looking
sharing.
after
Stevie
this
says it's
temper
great.
I call a
Very
body.
nice.
Thank you very much, Jason. Nice to see you. Thank you,
Ian
Lucy.
looks like this is looking great. We hang it on a wall somewhere.
Thank you.
Yeah, Lucy
just
thinks
need-
it's amazing.
It just
Lucy's
needs
creeping.
flat.
She says,
Yes.
it looks amazing. Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry.
Too late, Lucy. Your bed's
Too late
already
for you,
made, love.
babe.
Your bed's already
Yeah.
made.
Frederick says, I'm too polite to say that. Nice piece. Good evening. Entertainment. Thanks.
That part's gonna
Another
fall
great
off.
demo, says Scott. Thanks for sharing.
Thank you very much. Thank you, guys.
Don't
Thank you very
forget,
much for the
people.
lovely words.
Scott of the Hamptons woodturning.
Very much appreciate it. You guys coming
See you
over.
all.
Like I always say, without you guys, I wouldn't
We
be
wouldn't
here.
nothing.
Because
Not worth doing.
there was no point in me doing it if you guys didn't come over and watch it
Yeah.
every week. So I really do appreciate it. And like I said to these guys last night after Brian's live, I'm absolutely amazed how the channel's grown over the short period that I've been doing it. And
So
I think, yeah, I think to myself, what on earth people want to watch that shit for?
Steve
Well,
Gordon
Steve
says,
Gordon
"Night
does a great job. So, you know.
Yeah.
Night, Steve.
See you later, Steve.
Go on.
Thanks very much.
Sir Benjamin says, Brian, that hoodie needs a wash. You've been wearing it for weeks.
Ian
You've
took
only
it
had
off yet,
for 2
Ben.
weeks.
Ian took it
And
off
only
yet,
wear
Ben.
it.
Ben, that hood is his hair. Come on, wake up.
Only wear it only wear it when I'm in here. Doesn't get worn outside. It's not allowed outside. It's too precious. Hampshire Sheen. Finishing Academy.
Won't wear it outside.
Hampshire Sheen. Right.
Hampshire Sheen Finishing Academy.
Right, so we're going to go. I believe Wayne will be on tomorrow night.
Brilliant.
Well,
If he's in the chat, still check your link in, Wayne. I'll be back Sunday lunchtime with hashtag announcement. You need to come
Hashtag
over.
week.
Hashtag week.
Hashtag
You
week,
need to come
people.
over and check that
that's
out.
what you're doing on Sunday, Terry.
Pete might be on Sunday night.
No, Pete won't be on Sunday night.
Pete won't be
Terry's
on
on
Sunday
Sunday night
Forced-
doing
if
hashtag
I'm-
week.
If I'm forced to do it, I'll see you Sunday night, 7 o'clock.
He's trying to get out of it by doing a small finial or something, but he's not. He's doing hashtag week.
It depends what the hashtag is. I don't know what it is yet.
Well, we'll
I'm
find
saying,
out Sunday.
until Steve does it Sunday, I won't know, will I?
That's
Oh,
fine.
It'll be
Plenty
a
of time.
video, I don't know.
Steve's on at 1 o'clock. You don't start till 7. You've 6 hours. Shut up and get on with it.
And you.
Right,
There.
right, we're going to go. Thank you all for coming over and watching. Hope you really enjoyed it. Well, I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope it's not been too boring for you. I apologise there's not too much turn in it, but I didn't want to risk damaging my shoulder any more than what it already is.
No, don't blame me,
I'll
mate.
I'll turn something on Monday night, guys. It's all
Yeah.
right.
So I will be turning
Mate,
something on
I'll be
Sunday because
turning
it's a
for that.
simple project. Well, it's not simple. It's entertaining. It's only
It's a
small.
video.
Yeah, it's a finial. No, it's not a
It's a
finial.
Is it?
finial.
It might be. I
It's a
don't know what
finial.
it is.
It's a finial with a skew.
It's a
Ooh,
finial.
that will upset everybody.
It's a
except me.
finial. Turn the finial with a Stanley knife. No, I'm joking.
Stanley.
I could do that as well, but that's dangerous, so I won't.
Right,
No,
so
not
I will be back Sunday lunchtime. Me and Nick will be here. Terry will be here Sunday night. Terry will be here
Terry's
Sunday
on
night.
every Sunday.
So other than that, guys, no Brian on Monday night because it's a 360 meeting. But if you'd
Oh,
like to be
that's right,
part of the
forgot about that.
360 meeting, then go over to www.360
360.com and
.com.
join.
and join.
Join us. Join our
£5 a
club.
month. What can you get for £5 a month? You get one lot real professional demo. Well, other than when they had Terry the other month, but one professional demo
Hey.
every month.
Every month, a real professional. Is that when they have me? All right, I'll rest my case.
But it's a really good club. There's got to be over 100 people membership there, and I mean it's a great. Even the night we have a bit of a discussion, it's a great night. Great interaction.
Yeah.
We have monthly.
2 nights a month.
We have challenges, so it's great. Come over and be part for £5 a month. So anyway, we're all going to go. Thanks for coming over, guys. Have a great weekend. Speak to you soon. Good night, and bye for now. Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye,
Thanks
everybody.
for joining. Love you all.
That's all, folks.